Hey guys, I go back for another video, guys. Of course, we're doing the blind box figures today. Here's a look at your box, of course, for these figures. You can see it here, and the back as well too for the back on there. And if you want to also, like I did, you can also scan this via the app, of course, so blind or minifig scan app, of course, what it's called, to scan for figures. Here's a look at your checklist, of course, too, for all these figures you can see here too, and also the back of as well too for the figures. All right, let's show you all the figures we have today. So here we're gonna show you all the figures, of course, guys, from first to in order. And here we're gonna show you, and we have a peacock. Now the peacock is very kind of cool. You also have a little sunflower build, of course, too. I like his little blue feathers in the background, of course, like the same thing they did with the turkey, of course, in a way. You know, he's a pretty unique figure, of course, and he also has a headpiece, of course, you can see here. He has a smiling head, of course, and he also has one in the back, of course, too, in a way. Well, we're not gonna take it off because we're just not gonna show you that, guys. But he has a really cool looking headpiece, of course, in a way. And he's the kind of like a turkey suit character, and also chicken suit guy we got a couple years ago, so pretty cool minifigure. Here we have a cat. We've gotten a cat before in the past, but she had a closed face. She has a ball of yarn, you can see. She has a sleepy face because cats like to sleep a lot. I do like that they have a tail piece, kind of like a different kind of piece we've used in the past for a tail piece for a cat. So it's also very cute in a way. And also you can see here's her hand piece, of course she has too for her. She also has a different style of face too, like she's like a little smirk, like she's really wanting to play, of course, like most cats do. And you know, pretty unique for a cat we have. We also have another one that's one I can think everyone's favorite is a fish, or it looks like a koi fish in a way. You see he has little fish food on there. And I like this little fish character. This is really cute for a bunch of reasons because it's a color scheme, of course, too. You do also see the fish has a little child face and it has a little smiley face too, because fish are sometimes happy in a way, so it's pretty cute that we got a little fish, which is cute. We also have a monkey, which also we're gonna show you. The monkey, of course, is probably everyone's favorite too. You know, has a little silly face on here. In the back of it too. I don't know why when I saw this face of the monkey, I mean, you guys remember Monkey Ball, or what's called that game? That's kind of just the character reminded me in a way, just the face and everything and all. So pretty cute looking minifigure. You do also see he has another side face, like he's got a little bandaged up, so, you know, kind of monkeys basically playing around. Of course, monkeys are really, you know, interesting little animals, of course, but they also are really reckless, of course, in a way too. And there's a little monkey you can see here. We also have another one is the frog. And you can see he's blowing bubbles, which I don't know why that they make frogs blow bubbles. I mean, I don't know why frogs would do that in real life, but it's kind of funny that they gave him that. He also has his little back printing on it, of course, too. And he has a little face you can see right here is for he's blowing the bubbles, and also he has his back face. Of course, he has like a little happy face, so he's really happy. I also want to point out before, guys, when we go further too. So we're doing the green on the frog. The green base plates are really cool too in a way that I like that we're getting these green base plates. So pretty cool. The green base plates are really, really nice. They're different than the black ones we've gotten. We also have a koala. The koala is also pretty cool. He has a boomerang and he has some bamboo. We got two of these pieces, of course, but I used one in my town. He has like a little sleepy face, of course, too. Not really sure why, because koalas, I don't know, they sleep a lot. I've heard that they are really active animals, so and all, but you know, it's kind of funny they did that for him, of course, in a way. He has another double side face too, just a regular little plain face in a way, but it's kind of cute that koalas are, you know, they gave him a little look that he has for him, of course, for the koala bear. Another one I think is gonna be everyone's favorite is probably gonna be the Dalmatian. And you know, I tried to basically hold it like it shows in the instruction booklet, but I basically gave him his little frisbee, of course, in a way, and the back of the wall too. You know, this is pretty cool that we have the Dalmatian, of course, so that's pretty cute. He is also sweating, of course, on this suit, so like all costume animal characters, he's probably worked out, and he has a little bit of another playful, smiley face, which is kind of cool. I do like him for his reasons that he has on here too. We also have a crocodile, which is also another one I do like a lot too. One of my guys is, she has a little life preserver and a rubber ducky, which is kind of funny in a way. But the life preserver I like, there's a new mold piece right here. This is a new mold. This little headpiece looks pretty cool in a way too. I kind of wish we would gotten the character, you know, a little differently looking though. So she has a little smirk on her face, like she's like really playing around, and she also has her, and this kind of no back printing on the back, but you know, and the alligator thing, I do like that. I can see people like this too, has an open mouth like most alligators, because in real life they like keep their mouth open when they're breathing, of course. So it's pretty cool. The alligator. We also have a dolphin, and she's pretty cute too in a way. I like her with her little seashell piece with a crystal blue, and you know, I do like that she's really unique. Has the same kind of design as the orca and also sharks, the guy we got a couple years ago. And the same kind of color scheme, which is kind of cute that we got her. So this is kind of like a reused like headpiece, of course, I guess I could say, you know, it has the sunglasses for the city set, of course, in a way. And, you know, she also has this side piece on the back here too, a different side headpiece. So, you know, but it's not bad. We got her or something like that. So I do like her for how she's put together like that too, the dolphin. Another one I think is gonna be everyone's favorite coming up in a couple months will be the Easter Bunny. And she has a little bag, of course, too, and a little Easter egg, of course, too. The bunny is pretty cute. It has a little mid legs. Some of these characters have little mid legs too, guys. Some of them have them, of course. I think the koala does, and the frog, I could be wrong, and the monkey, of course, the fish dino does too. But there's, look at her. There you see here, circular, little happy little face that she has too. And, you know, definitely a neat little figure that we have for this little figure, of course, in general too. And we're trying to put her head deep. Okay, there we go. Another one I think is going to be another good favorite, of course, too, is the lion. We got a lion in the past with Cowardly Lion from Lego Movie 2 back a couple years ago. And I haven't gotten a lion suit character, but a, you know, different looking piece, of course, different color scheme. And, you know, he's holding a piece of chicken, like looks like he's roaring, of course, away. It's kind of funny that they gave us this kind of cute costume character, excuse me. Here's look at his, this right here, his little smile on the face on there back here too. So he's having a little grin, of course, going on. And, you know, there he is right there. Oh, and put his little headpiece back on there. And just taking this fate fall off there, guys. We're going to put that aside for right now. And here's last but not least, I think is going to be a lot of people's favorite. My favorite included, of course, too, is the parrot. And, you know, she has her parrot food on here. I put it on the side, of course, like it shows, but that's okay. We're doing it like that. Really colorful figure, of course. So I like that, like most parrots. These right here were a little tricky to put on at first, but then you got to put them on like that. Those little tail feathers. And you just see she has a little, her headpiece, of course, too, is her little face. And there's, look at her. Like she's singing her course, or like most parrots do, like they like to talk and all. So pretty cool looking figure. All right, but there's look at all the figures we guys see right here off all these little figures we have. And before I go any further, I just want to say too, before I go any further, you guys, out of all the ones I have to say that I like out of them so far in a way is, if I had to choose which ones I like, definitely would be a fish, because the fish is unique in a way. That's one of my favorite figures, of course. You know, I do like the lion. He's also unique too. The crocodile, I kind of like him, of course, too. And, you know, a lot of them are hard to choose from. We've gotten the cat in the past for the closed face, but, you know, I do not like these open faces they have on the figures, of course, too. You can see how they all like that. Usually when they would start doing these animal suit figures, they would have them all closed face. I guess you could say not having like a face showing through, like regular costume. But, you know, nowadays I think Lego's doing it a little different. The peacock is kind of like the same as a turkey we've gotten a couple years ago with his little feather piece in the back. So, but I don't mind him, of course, in a way. But yeah, some figures are pretty cool in a way. Let me know in the comments, though, which is your favorite, though, of all of these. Like I said, I do like them a lot, though, and they're pretty cute little figures. You know, I know a lot of people don't like these animal suit figures because now we've gotten so many over the years. But, you know, they're kind of cute in a way. And I also like the green base plates, of course, too. These little green stands that we've got now that are a little differently, of course. So they kind of give the characters a little bit more different style. All right, guys, but there's look at these figures. And, yeah, let me know in the comments, like I said, which one is your favorite. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as always, on the videos. And we're going to do more coming out in March now, guys. This is going to be the last video we're doing for this month of January. So we'll do a little bit of a break now, and we'll be doing more videos coming out in March. So we're getting a new Sweet Champion set and also getting some other stuff too. So let me know in the comments, guys. What else would you like to see, of course, next, of course. And I'll do a brick convention in a couple months as well. But hope you're having a good one. All right, guys, but I hope you enjoyed these little blind box figures. Let me know if you got any of these. And I'll see you guys hopefully next time.